But you look at the personnel, Carlos Hill, you've got Esme on one side, Chunkalai, a good midfield in there. Oh, he's in.
Morgan. Behind the defense, Lewis Morgan!
And that's exactly what he does. One-on-one, puts it into the corner, a little deflection, that's a striker's finish. But that's him staying alive. Sandro Schwartz. And I'm thinking, I don't know if you need 4 or 5 when you've got those guys coming back. Jones, as you said, Bai coming back, Barrero.
Farrell, interesting ball. Rioni trying to get a toe to it.
Great ball.
Oh, and it goes, Carlos Hill. The MVP of 2021 delivers some parity.
But that comes from a great ball from Thomas Chunkalai. Chunkalai has got 2 goals in the last 2 games and now an assist.
Swede against Slovenian. We're in the closing stages of the first half. Forsberg to restore the lead for New York. He does.
The penalty came out of nothing really, just an innocuous handball, but that's the rule. It's a good penalty finish though from a Milford.
Carmona.
That's good stuff.
From Ayla. Oh, Manuel makes it 3 for New York. And the Brazilian may have just bagged all 3 points.
Who has all the time he wants to put that in the back of the net. Gets one out of his feet. And at least you've got the right balance. Here is Ima Boateng. Great ball.
Brioni makes it a game.
I think it's offside, sadly, for the Revs. Ima Boateng being on there for the balance. You haven't been able to do this all game. Just have a guy swing a ball in. And there's Brioni. It's a
Giacomo Brioni. Here's the call.
Review. Number 9, New England, was not in an offside position. The final decision is goal.
They were never looking at that, and what a relief for Giacomo Brioni, and it's life for New England. Here is feeling some discomfort here. There's about a handful of minutes remaining now, but Cam Harper comes back and adds the 4th. The Red Bulls insistent on running away with it.
That was really the important play. But it's a really good finish from Cameron Harper once he gets in. But really good stuff.
And now Sullivan just controlling Martinez out wide. That was dangerous. The break could have been on if he gave it away, but instead it's McGlynn and Nathan Harriel. Squeeze for Mikael Uwa! Second phase from a corner, and it's Mikael Uwa.
Inside the 18-yard box, excellent position from the center forward. First touch, second touch in the back of the net. But the positioning to be able to keep this ball alive off the second phase of the corner.
Easily read and dealt with there by Harriel. Quickly in, Muriel. And Lodeiro this time serving it to Maguire! Equalizing goal! It's Big Dunk on the score sheet again! 5th goal of the season to lead Orlando.
Makes no mistake about that one, ties this game 1-1.
Error by Michael Ratchuk, our VAR, as Orlando have won possession back by pressing high up the pitch. Lodeiro out to Luis Muriel to run at McGlynn and cut inside. Luis Muriel! That is a screamer of a first goal in Major League Soccer for Luis Muriel. Orlando in front before the break.
You get 3 players ahead, just buys their time, separates from McGlynn, and my goodness, just top corner, goes himself, separates, no one really shuts him down, poor defending.
Just have not been as solid in recent times as Lodeiro tries to create an early opportunity. Muriel in for his second, Muriel! 20 seconds into the second half. This is what he was brought in to do. The designated player gets his first 2 goals in Major League Soccer as Orlando City take a 3-1 lead.
And then as Zimla's coming off his line, the last second just slips it past him, uses the momentum of the defender and the goalkeeper just to slip it to that far post.
And here is Mr. Penalty in Major League Soccer, Daniel Gazdag down the middle. There is no question that Daniel Gazdag will convert penalties in Major League Soccer, and he's given Philly a route back into this one.
Cuts the lead in half. Now game on here at Subaru Park.
In his career, Thiago Almada is 3 of 4 from the spot. Thiago Almada for the Atlanta lead, strikes and scores. And the 5 stripes off and running.
Start from Atlanta. You just see Almada's only got one thing in his mind. Find the back of the net. Get that early goal. Get DC.
Peltola. Benteke into space. Click to get on this. And 4 into the attack in transition for DC United. Aaron Herrera on the move. Plays it ahead. That's a good ball for Stroud. Works it across Benteke. Tie game. Christian Benteke levels the issue at 1 in lightning quick fashion. DC United strikes back.
A great header from Benteke, as we see, in the right place at the right time. But the way DC United were able to break any press from Atlanta from back to front, it's something that you can guarantee Gonzalo Pineda.
Touch by Stroud out wide, and the return. Clig, Stroud, this is so well constructed, plays it across. They had Benteke initially, and this ball deflects in. Christian Benteke again. DC United has answered back big time. It's a 2-1 lead for the visiting team.
Of mind with his left foot to put it back in to Benteke, and for Benteke it's an absolute dream. And they say sometimes you make your own look, and it's exactly what they did in this scenario. The ball goes to Lob Janite, and it's Peltola who just puts the ball into his own net. There's very little he can do about it. It's a cross. If the delivery is right, these are huge opportunities for DC United. You just see the difference in height. It's very difficult for Atlanta.
Now the corner by Clig, headed down by Benteke, make it 3. It's a hat trick for Christian Benteke, and DC United has reclaimed the lead.
Tight on it, but he gets up and he heads it down. You just see Guzan, he's rooted to the spot, because what happens is when the ball goes past the goalkeepers in terms of the cross, Guzan then goes across to his right, and any centre forward knows the best place to head it is back where it came from. And he's
Russell unable to find a way through over the head of Trixol for all goals. Jules Anthony Vilsaint with Duke ahead. It's through now for Bryce Duke. Goal! Well, we thought a number 10 would claim the headlines here in Montreal. It's not Lionel Messi, it's Bryce Duke.
Marc Bartra said we want to be bold, we want to be brave, but we have to be good in moments in transition. And this is perfectly executed. They've been compact defensively, have not allowed the time and space for Suarez and Messi. And then they've taken their opportunity in transition, now showing a different club, trying to play in possession as well, but no time to get comfortable.
Miami look uncomfortable again. Jules Anthony Vilsaint! Quebecer! Superstar!
Exploring these wide areas, and Alvarez releases Vilsaint, who continues his run here. Watch him trail the play, and that cutback is perfect. The first touch is tight.
Well, the wall sets itself. Matias Rojas, of course, scored 2 on his home debut. The effort towards goal is absolutely sublime. Now then, on the cusp of half-time, Matias Rojas gives Inter Miami life in Montreal.
Put it in the back of the net, and what a strike it is. We saw him last week score 2 goals, coming in confident, but he's been invisible throughout the first half of this. Suarez, perfect header there.
Ensuing corner across goal. There's number 2. 9 goals in 9 games for Inter Miami's number 9.
And it's all switched in an instant. It's served in from Gressel and flicked on from Bryce Duke. It's unlucky there.
Messi. Rojas with the ball over the top. It's Benjamin Kremaski. And Benjamin Kremaski has scored a second goal of the season.
And you can see how high this line is from CF Montreal. It's all out of sorts here. And Lassiter is the one who's left trying to chase shadows.
He backs away, the whistle from Lucas Spalla. And Rodriguez scores! He gets Sean Johnson to go to his right. Rodriguez went to Johnson's left, and New York City takes the lead 1-0.
10 minutes. Of course, Santi Rodriguez, when he steps up to the spot, got full confidence that he's going to score that goal. He sends Sean Johnson the opposite direction.
They're sitting on suspensions for yellow card accumulation, as is James Sands for New York City. Hannes Wolf trying to get by Dede Flores and just powers himself by. Now for Malachi Jones, first time off the post and in! Malachi Jones gets his first Major League Soccer goal, and New York City has the lead 2-0.
Power to get by Flores, who's trying to stop him, but to no avail. And then it's just a great ball by Hannes Wolf, but can take nothing away from the finish.
In his first MLS season with Toronto, Bernadeschi drives it across, Taylor Gray knocks it right to Prince Owusu, and now Osorio finding Etienne Jr. Owusu heads it back across, Longstaff turns and saved by Freeze. Bernadeschi puts it into the roof, and Toronto has pulled one back.
It's trouble. You can see the ball gets in a good spot here. Thought at first he thought Etienne Jr. was going to shoot on goal, but he decides to play it in the box, ends up with Matty Longstaff.
Santi Rodriguez comes in, wins the ball, and now Perea out wide. This is Ojeda into the area. Augustin Ojeda for Hannes Wolf. He'll send it back across, and Andres Perea knocks it home. And New York City's reclaimed a 2-goal advantage.
He's to the spot. He gets that valuable third goal for his club.
Longstaff all the way across. Full volley off the post and in. What a shot and what a goal for Toronto.
Difficult piece of skill to hit that first time. It's a ball that comes from Matty Longstaff from 50 yards across the field.
Who scored his first goal for Charlotte in this very stadium against the Seattle Sounders. And here he's looking to do more damage. Patrick Gachimon! A vicious strike from Patrick Gachimon!
But look at how this plays out. Charlotte is rewarded for their ability to recognize that Jack Mayer is isolated against the Hartford, Connecticut native here.
Valenzuela for Kubo. Nifty ball from Kubo. Buka leaves. Acosta! Still Acosta! Clipping it. Kelsey! It's how legends are made! The 19-year-old in his second match for Cincinnati!
And to their man, Kelvin Kelsey, for the first time in FC Cincinnati. And you've got that with the number 9 up front that can play with his back to goal.
Kelsey goes wide to Valenzuela. Now Luca Orishano. Buka into Acosta. Is this a second? Oh, Acosta! That is so good from the MVP! Patience! Lead doubled for Cincinnati! 15 minutes away from getting the monkey off their back here in Columbus. 2-0!
Center the goal since 2023 have been number 10, Luciano Acosta, the reigning MVP, the legend for Cincinnati, as they're up 2-0.
So far to plan for Cincinnati, but still time for a Columbus team that is never out of it. Play continues. Rossi. Ramirez back towards Rossi. Makes its way to Zawadski. Into Murphy. Only as far as Arfstein! Game on in Columbus!
Offside as well from Diego Rossi. When that ball was whipped in from Arston, does he play a part in front of Sullivan?
Already, though, I like that confidence from Gutierrez. I mean, how many times have we talked about a little confusion there?
And now St. Louis on the other end. Chris Brady off of his line, and St. Louis have drawn first blood in this Midwest melee. What a strike from Rasmus Alm, his first goal of the season. Catching the youngster Brady off of his line, and City are off and running.
A nice clean first touch, strikes it. Brady too far off his line, it dips over his head and falls in the back of the net. St. Louis at home finds himself up 1-0. When you can see this big diagonal ball, they draw everybody over, they unbalance, and then they switch the field of play. I would focus on the positives, not so much on the mistakes.
Chris Mueller towards the byline, stands it up. Andrew Gutman is there, back in towards Gutierrez, and it's Kuipers on the first time. Gutierrez took a shot. Hugo Kuipers buried his, and Chicago is level, but it certainly came at a price.
Going for that 50-50. A lot of contact, none of the ball, and he felt every bit of Tim Parker on that collision.
St. Louis will go quickly. Pompeo sizing up Aragoni, getting to the byline. Aragoni needs to be careful. He got him full of his jersey, and it's Klaus stabbing it to the back post. That goal created by Pompeo and finished off by the big DP, number 9, Joao Klaus. But he points directly at the youngster.
And you've got 3, 4 white jerseys in and around Klaus, but nobody touched tight. Kellen Acosta to his left, Tehran to his right.
Deceptive from Durkin. Lofts it up. Klaus at the back stick, and it's Joao Klaus again. You can't lose him in the penalty area. He will make you pay.
He just puts himself on the right spot on the surface. Watch his movement right here. You see Pineda talking. He's got 2 inside the box. He's trying to pick who to...
Hosting Houston on Wednesday, but after a couple of wins already, they are in the box seat, and they've won this the last 2 years. Now that's a misplaced ball, and it's Musa with a great early chance, and Dallas with an early lead at Toyota Stadium, and that is exactly the start they would have wanted, and it's a moment for Austin to forget, and Brad Stuver's long run, 306 minutes, it's over, and Dallas has scored.
Gets in that area, and he gets it onto his left foot, so it takes it away from Heinzek. It opens up the goal. But Fafanu's just stepped up well there.
Musa through the middle. Ferreira is away. He's on 49 MLS goals. There is number 50. And it's a 2-goal Dallas lead. Incredible.
To step up, it's good timing. He wins the tackle. And Musa, how quickly he picks his head up on the ball, and he sees that run from Ferreira, who times it so well.
With 7 minutes to play in Frisco, it's Driussi with a chance to put Austin back in it, and he has rifled that one into the back of the net, and Austin are back into the game.
Wouldn't have mattered if Paz went the correct way, as Driussi head down.
Herrera and Bassi having a conversation about how they want to take this corner. It will be Ache to take it short to Bassi. Back to Herrera. He'll take the shot and tuck it just inside the post. A touch of class from Hector Herrera. And the visitors go in front.
Pieces and where they've conceded. No help whatsoever on the second ball. It's that simple. Little moments that have separated the good from the great for Sporting to start 2024.
There's Rodriguez again. Driving forward. Falls to Shallowy! Daniel Shallowy! The Hungarian assassin has leveled the match right on the stroke of an hour. His first on the season.
This is a matter of time for Daniel Shallowy. Shouldn't be a surprise of what he can produce. But I love the positioning here. The benefactor of the touch, but him just...
This time he puts it right on the chest of the pacey Dorsey. Skips past Shallowy. Dorsey driving forward. Slides it through for Aliou! Amazing counterattack with lightning pace and precision. Finished by Aliou. And Houston have a 2-1 lead.
Across the pitch. We talked about the lack of ideas in the final third at times, more specifically the lack of numbers. Not here, not now.
After his time in Montreal, previously with the Chicago Fire, and he will take it. Will be their third quarter, right into that danger area, and it's whipped in. Something out of nothing, and Rafa Navarro latches onto it. This one counts, make no mistake, and the Rapids seize command.
Get the last touch as he just uses the outside of his.
Very confident Colorado side. Laraz enters the penalty area. Cabral plays negative. Bassett in support. Cabral can't get to it. Navarro. Fernandez takes a deflection. It is all going the Rapids' way. Colorado soaring in the first half. It's 2-0 in the Mile High.
There's just no intensity in that San Jose defense. A ball that was floated into the right corner. I really felt that.
Is there a reply from San Jose? A dip of that shoulder to the right, step and punches. Ibobasi puts it on his left, calls his own number and cleared off the line and belted in. It's Amal Pellegrino, and it's a whole new ballgame. The Quakes silencing the DSG.
What a fantastic response from San Jose. They want to get something from this. And when the ball comes in from Espinoza, Stefan can only carry it as far as with Bobasi. He does the right thing, putting the head down and just shooting it towards goal.
51st minute. Espinosa. Vitor Costa's second ball. Lopez on his full debut. Latches onto it. This one counts. Back from the dead, and the Quakes are shaking it up here at Commerce City.
And once again, from a corner kick, as they did twice last week, more good service from Espinoza. And there's winning your duel, Costa, and following up. Goalkeepers are the ones who are picking those up and playing deep and in behind.
A lovely ball through the advancing run on his left-hand side for Vitor Costa. Plays Espinosa, and Espinosa! Oh yeah! San Jose, 3 unanswered. The Quakes are not slowing down.
8 assists on the year. And then with the head down, he picks out the far post. Outstretched leg of Zach Steffen can't get near that to put the save in.
As we shift to the Western Conference, Tillman, Cuesta, space now for Buanga. He's had some success at La Borda. Calls his own number. Flag is down, and Kike Oliveira continues to score at the pace they had always envisioned. The breakthrough comes in the 19th minute. 4 goals in 3 games in all comps for Kike.
This is from Denis Buanga, but immediately when Kike Oliveira recognizes the ball.
Bogusz back to that number 9 role, whatever you want to call it. She does pretty well. Back to goal. Buanga slips. La Borda all the way through to Oliveira. Again, the flag is down. And Kike Oliveira cannot stop scoring. And Denis Buanga has turned into the assist machine.
The ball for the entirety of the pass. Denis Buanga, inside, outside, baseline, right across. Simple.
Christian Benteke looks like he was made to play here. All those goals with his header.
Well, you also wonder if the coaching change, the tactics, the identity are now playing to a benefit for Christian Benteke.
Cuidado. Buanga Drives it across. Oh, Bogusz! 3 assists for Denis Bouanga. He's found his new calling. And his teammates are all benefiting.
Knock down that shot. Watch the hesitation. It's that slight little pivot, that spin, that touch, and full stretch.
And now Crooks. Back for Brody, who just stepped on. Bending ball in the direction of Arango! He keeps on scoring goal after goal. Make that number 10.
Once he's isolated one-on-one with Maya Yoshida, you allow him to go up, and you're not getting a bump on him. You're not knocking him off balance. I mean, look at the timing of that. Just redirects that to the back.
We've seen him bring in either Anderson Julio, Fidel Barajas. Here's Gomez. Out top, and it's 2-0. He keeps scoring goals, ladies and gentlemen. Chicho Arango to double the lead for RSL. What a pass from Gomez.
Creates that angle for Chicho Arango, and he's not going to miss in the form that he's in. It's a phenomenal finish, good ball, straight off of the training grounds. And that's where you want to win it. Having a player like Yoshida recognize.
Pooch onto his left foot. Chance here for Peck, and Peck pulls one back for LA! From a turnover in the middle of the field to a finish for the young designated player. It's game on.
McMath to do better with it in that situation, but again, they're in the box, across the body. He doesn't try to hit it too hard, strikes it well, brings this crowd back to life.
They didn't have the ability to find the back of the net in the first 45 minutes, but can they find it in the final few minutes? Pooch delivering the ball, one hopping, and it's put in! Oh my goodness! Miguel Betti in what could be the final touch of the night. The Galaxy have stormed all the way back from a 2-goal deficit.
The weight of it. Moving away. McMath thinking he's got it all the way there, but Barry lays everything out, willing to put his foot.
Good in pressing as well, and then you bring Christian Roldan centrally. Now you add a little bit more experience alongside Joao Paulo in that midfield. It's a derby match. You want to have that bite and grit. Oh,
a long ball. Rodriguez, lovely touch, and it's in. Felipe Mora with the simplest of tasks after a world-class chest down from Jonathan Rodriguez.
More central now, so now it's almost like you're playing a 4-4-2. No pressure on the ball, but I love the connection, the understanding between.
Alex Roldan, wrong side for him. Rusnak. Now Paulo lets that one run, takes a deflection, it's in! Christian Roldan from distance, a wicked deflection, took it away from Maxime Crepeau, and Seattle have responded quickly. 1-1.
And I like this response from Seattle. Portland trying to get them to get out of their formation, create a little bit of windows of opportunity. And Christian Roldan said, you know what, let me just take a gamble. Take this.
Well, I guess back now for Rusnak. Rusnak trying to open up. Rui Diaz, Christian Roldan, Vargas. This is better! Called up and it's in! Raul Rui Diaz again against Portland! Nobody does it better!
He already knows where he is positionally. Not much backlip on the strike on his weaker